so proudly we hailed at the twilight's gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular upon us singing up, yeah, through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
One of the greatest renditions of the Song of America, the national anthem, done by the great country artist Chris Stapleton. And we are ready to go feature racing here on this Friday night at Princeton, West Virginia. Thank you for joining us on Sports Action TV. We're also back on the audio feed on CRN. Along with James Suggs, I'm Wesley Outlet. Strap in. 5 feature races is all that is left, and it is time for the Outlaw Street A main feature. Just before the field begins to roll, we'll get ready to introduce the starting lineup here in just a matter of moments, as they will have some preliminary laps and they'll get ready to go for 15 laps. James, we're ready to go, sir. All the cool festivities with the kids and the juice boxes and the mini wedges. Modified Mafia gave every kid $10 just for being able to run in the juice box. That's the future of our sport. Now we're ready for these big boys to go here in Outlaw Street for feature events.
Yep, Outlaw Street's out on the track, our feature race tonight. 15 laps out on the front row. The 88 of Harley Raines pulled off a good one there and won that heat race, but outside of them, Jesse Raines, and I understand there's no love lost between them two, so we'll see how that goes. 6M, Freddie Mooney out of Bluefield, Jeff Crawford, the 87. 7, Rico Adams, and the 8M, Kenny McMillan. Rounding out the field, 15 laps, Outlaw Street. Boy, if these guys can put on a race like that last juice box race, we're going to have a good one. Green flag is out. Raines and Raines driving down there in turn 1. Jesse going to get a big run, but he gets into the back of the 88. That allowed Mooney to jump out, and he is looking on the inside of the 88 of Raines. Harley Raines under attack from Freddie Mooney. Freddie told me earlier today, he said, I think I figured out something on this 6 car.
And we remember in those heat races earlier tonight, James, how exciting it was between the Raines family.
Yeah, but they're kind of separated right now by the Mooney.
Yeah.
Well, not for long it don't look like. Mooney's going to power back on the outside. That car's strong.
Raines, Mooney, Raines. It sounds like a law firm.
It does, don't it?
That's how it stands. Whoa, hold on there. They got really loose down in turn number 3.
Hey, Mooney is not afraid to rub some fenders with somebody.
For those that are joining us on Sports Action TV, we have nothing but feature races left, and that is it for the night. 5 features.
Harley Raines still out front in this feature race as we complete lap 4 coming under the flag. But Jesse is getting there looking on the inside of him. Harley's going to close the door on him on the bottom of the track. Harley should know Jesse enough to know if he keep that bottom shut off, I don't think Jesse's going to want to move up. But he keeps washing out to that second groove. I don't know if that's going to work for him. There goes Jesse again, looking on the inside. Oh, he got a little fouled up there, almost got into the side of that 88 car. That's going to let Mooney close back up on him. Might have a battle here for second place. Crawford's right there with Mooney also. He is running fourth. Jesse's going to try to gain some ground on him again here. Jesse around the bottom. I'm telling you, Harley's going to have to close that bottom off if he keeps leaving it open. Jesse's going to keep working it. That leaf spring car on that 25, it likes being down there. Including lap 8. Got a tight race up front. Both of them running just a little bit off the same pace. 18.44 versus 18.63.
Well, I tell you what a run right now for the Raines family. Here we go again. It's take two. We saw it in the heat race. Now we see it in the feature. Harley Raines, Jesse Raines, 1 and 2. Who's going to survive it now? Who's going to survive the chaos of this one here now? James.
It's fixing to get tight. I'm telling you, if Harley keeps
5 to go.
Yeah, if Harley keeps leaving that bottom open, Jesse's going to get in there. He kind of pinched him off there again, got some ground on him. Mooney got slowed up. Looks like Crawford's going to work inside of him down to 3.
Ready to capitalize and try to see what he can do. Under 5 remaining. Raines, reining him in. Pardon the pun.
There it goes.
Here he comes on the inside. Oh, he had a run on him there, but he just couldn't shut the door.
I'm going to tell you what, Jesse's not going to let him keep squeezing him off down there coming off the 2. He's going to hold his line. He's going to go.
Here's the move.
Yep.
Remember, he tried to do that in the heat race earlier and just ran out of time. He'll try that move again. Now, the good news is he's got 3 laps remaining, 3 to go. 2 to go from your flag stand this time by.
Harley keeps leaving that bottom open. I'm telling you, Jesse's working that bottom. That leaf spring car wants to be down there. Here we go. We're tight again. Got some contact.
Look at this move. Oh, man, they almost bonsai off one another and make.
That may have gave.
This is it, like flag.
Yep, let's see Jesse's frustrated now. That probably gave Harley the win here. This will be Harley's first win here at Princeton Speedway this season.
Final time around, down the back straightaway. First feature of the night here. Bring him home, James, as they work off turn 4, sir.
Harley's going to come off turn 4, and he's looking at the checkered flag. He's going to get the feature win tonight in our outlaw streets. That car's only been here 4 or 5 times previous, and he has taken a win from Jesse Raines in the 25. Crawford's going to come on 3rd and Mooney 4th. Boy, that was a tight race. I'm telling you, you can't leave Jesse at the bottom of that track open because he's going to get his nose in there and look around. Great race. 3/10 faster that last lap Jesse was. Even when he got messed up in turn 4, he's still that much faster.
What a job. Time of race, ladies and gentlemen, 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Harley Raines, your winner. How about a round of applause, everybody, for Harley Raines? He'll get it done over Jesse Raines, Jeff Crawford, your top 3 podium. Freddie Mooney, Rico Adams, and Kenny McMillian at the end of this 15-lapper.
Mini stocks are in the chutes. We're getting ready to have that mini stock feature up next.
Hey, just want to let everybody know, I was told by by Miss Bishop and them that obviously they will let you tell you to follow the Princeton Speedway social media for next Friday night. And for all of the other stuff that's to come for the remainder of the season, James.
Yeah, anything that goes on here at the racetrack, you can find at our Facebook page, Princeton Speedway. We're also on TikTok, so be sure and follow us. Yeah, we're on TikTok too.
There you
we
go.
have some pretty cool stuff on TikTok.
They're telling the 604 late models to get ready for your A feature. You're coming up after the mini stocks. So, all right.
Harley Raines going to crawl out that car. I recognize that fella in that brown hat. I think that's an old 6-cylinder modified driver from way back in the day. Everybody, let's give a hand out here to Harley Raines, the winner in that 88 car tonight. Good run by him. I think that's his first win this season here at Princeton Speedway. Car's only been out here at the track about the last 4 races. Great win.
So we've got the mini stock coming up next after the Victory Lane picture. We've got the 604 Pro Late Model race. Then we've got the racing coming up for the 602 Crate Mods and then the Modified Mafia Tour. Those are your remaining races here. Those are your remaining races. Hey, don't forget Sports Action TV all weekend long with coverage of not only the Dirt Car Modified Mafia Tour, the West Virginia Dirt Cup going on tonight here in West Virginia at Princeton Speedway. Tomorrow night, the Commonwealth Dirt Cup will be at Wythe Raceway. First time ever for the Dirt Car Modified Mafia Tour to be at that awesome half mile. Fred and Susan Brown, just as awesome as Melvin and Shirlene Bishop here at this awesome track. And we look forward to going there tomorrow night. And then we're going to Port Royal coming up in 2 weeks with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. All of that is coming up and more.
Pretty sure I'm looking down there and I'm thinking, is that Charlie Dunbar standing down there? It is Charlie Dunbar. Man, it's good to see him. Great 6. Back in the day, they had the 6 cylinders, straight 6s that raced. I'm getting old, but I remember a face. We struck, 27. Oh my gosh.
And can we say thank you to the hibachi? They gave us food.
Gosh.
They gave us free food. I was going to buy it.
Man, the hibachi dude just brought something.
My
up there.
holy cow.
Woo, y'all going to have to, I'm having a bad fat guy
We're going to
moment.
fight over the yum-yum sauce right there, James.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
I'm having a fat guy moment right now. Y'all going to have to.
Is that what you got? That's what I got, too.
Yeah, somebody going to have to come talk to me. I'm going to be busy.
So I literally said, oh, my holy cow.
Do you smell that?
Yes, sir. I literally said, well, I was going to buy a plate to carry to the hotel room to have for dinner tonight. And,
Good gracious.
yeah, he said, hey, man, Wesley said it's on the house. The announcers can have. Wow. Thank you.
There is perks.
There is perks to this job, right?
Ain't nobody got no ice cream down there. Hey, I'd take a moon pie right now.
We still got to work. I don't think it would be a good idea for us to be doing play-by-play munching on hibachi at the same time, right?
No, that ain't gonna work. Mini stocks coming out. One car, we got Tyler Meadows out of Rock on the front row with Kevin Davison out of Bluefield. R7 Michael Christian, 77 Michael Boland, 22 Isaiah Umberger.
Yes,
the
sir.
topless terror Tim Black and Monty Coppola out of Bluefield. Coppola. That name was with me last week.
Monty Coppola.
Where's the Smiths and the Taylors and stuff? I need some easy names.
Hey, it feels like we're calling hockey, you know that?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is feature race number 2 of 5. Coming up next will be the 604 Pro Late Models, and then it will be the 602 Crate Mods, followed by the Modified Mafia Tour. Field coming to green here. Let's get it started, James. Race number 2 underway. This is the mini stock A feature.
We're rubbing coming to the green here.
Yeah, a dozen laps. 604 late models, please line up your next. 604 late models. I'll tell you what, look at that. Look at the lead Meadows has over Davidson right now as we're 3 in of 12. And we got a caution. Yellow flag will come out over the racetrack. We have got debris in turn number 2. If you're watching on Sports Action TV, if you zoom all the way between the apex of turn number 1 and 2, you will find the debris.
Got a piece of orange, and I don't know what that's not a drive shaft.
I was about to say, is it a drive shaft or a pipe?
I don't see anybody coasting.
Cameraman, follow me between turns 1 and 2. You'll see the debris right there. There it is. Thank you, sir. Looks like it's just a...
That's sheet metal.
Yeah, is that the fins on the rear end of the car, I think, maybe? The spoiler?
Yeah.
Maybe the spoiler came off?
See if Tim Black's missing his.
What if it's the 4th car in line? Let's look at the 4th car. 5th car. There it is, right there. Him.
Yeah, Tim Black.
The orange and white car. The topless tearing out with a topless spoiler, if you will.
Yep,
there it is.
Now his spoiler's on there.
No, it's still there. Wow. Okay.
I don't know.
Hashtag fake news. Well, there's a piece of debris came off of somebody's car, people. That's all I'm going to tell you. Maybe it's the bottom of the number 9 car. What do you think? Maybe, the 9 car?
Yeah, it could be. It could be. He might have got up there on that. There's a pretty decent little cushion getting built up there. If he straddled it, it probably took something off.
We're going to try this again. Here they come back to the green flag. It is a single file restart.
Tyler Meadows still up front. Now Davison's giving a little gift here, see if he can keep up with him. These cars don't like to get sideways through the corners. If these cars stay straight, they stay fast.
And you know what? I literally got a feeling now it is the number 9 car that had the problem, because look at how he free fell to the back of the field on the restart. Look at that. Like he's got handling issues big time.
Oh yeah, the nose is all pushed back too. Yep.
That's Coppola. That's Monte Coppola. Did you say Coppola or Coppola? Coppola. So they're saying Coppola. So timing and scoring is off as well, because this has got an A, so it's Coppola with an O at the end. Coppola. Drag racer, now dirt track racer. There you go. So
3 tenths faster lap. Tyler Meadows, he's just moving away from him.
Everybody's got a story.
They're not keeping up with him. Coppola could be hanging out with that guy down there at the sausage factory in that modified Mafia car. What was that guy's name? The guy driving the modified Mafia car with the Italian name.
Samuel Lamborghini.
There you go.
Yeah. He's got one of the coolest names in racing. He's like Stingray Robb of IndyCar.
About the only battle we got getting heated up might be for 3rd place. 77 in the 7. Michael Christian's trying to get to that 77 car of Michael Boland. Michael Christian's had a little bit of issue with that car here lately. He knocked the front end off that car about 4 weeks ago, and he's just had his hands full trying to get it straightened out ever since. He's had some motor problems since then. He's had a lot going on. Car's not working bad, just a little too sideways coming out of the corner. It's not going to be any speed. These cars cannot scrub off speed because they don't have enough horsepower to put it back.
Very true.
These little cars based off of a Mustang Fox body chassis, floor pans, everything still in it, just like a Mustang Fox body, little 2300 4-cylinder engine.
Well, you can have like what, the Ford Mustangs, the Honda cars, the Toyotas. They were always popular in the dirt world, pavement world for 4-cylinders.
Yep.
We're coming to the white flag, man. This race has been great. Caution free, 1 to go, James. Mr. Meadows in front. This race is about over, my friend.
Yeah, he's just drove away from the field. Almost 5 tenths faster that lap by. Nobody's gotten anything for him tonight. This is like his street stock races. Just complete domination of him. Checker flag's out. Tyler Meadows is going to win this race. Kevin Davison's going to come home 2nd. Michael Boland 3rd. And Michael Christian will come home 4th. Clean race, had that little debris problem, but other than that, clean race. 604 late models, you need to be in the chute for your feature race. 19 wins for Tyler Meadows this year.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about. What, in the Super Street and the Mini Stock, counted together, 19 wins. Wow.
Yeah, he's been tough this year.
Dominating, if you will.
We got all our ticket numbers together for our giveaway to ride in the pace car. I'm going to work on getting those figured out, and we are going to draw a winner for that. I hope you kept your little white pickup tickets. I think I got a lady here looking for one.
So where's your pace truck at? Didn't you say you had a pace truck?
It's straight behind this building right
now,
here.
is it going to exit back here whenever we do the opening ceremony? Or are you going to stay in the infield? What you going to do?
Well, we're going to come out of the gate right here, and then I'll come back through the gate.
So you will come back up here for the A-main?
Yeah,
awesome.
I'll run back up here.
Sweet. We got to say thank you to the Hibachi. He gave us some free food. You got to pay. I'm sorry, but I promise you, everybody, it's delicious. Thank you, sir, for giving it to us. But because I was going to pay him, but he was in the infield, and they said they were shutting out of the concessions. They were running out of food at the main concessions, and they said, "Well, how about you bring your food truck over here?" And I'm understanding there's a line of people there right now. So. It looked good. That's going to be your midnight snack.
Yeah, this thing right here is like driving by a nice steakhouse and getting that smell off of it.
Yeah. There is a nice smell inside the press box now coming from the Hibachi Grill for sure. So, hey, 604 late models are coming up next, and it's the penultimate race of the night with the 602 crate mods, and then the main event with the modified Mafia Tour. VP Race Fuel making power a main feature.
Everybody put your hands together for Tyler Meadows in that one car. He says we're all going to Disneyland. He's buying.
Tyler Meadows, you just won 19 races in a row at Princeton Speedway. What are you going to do with that money? I'm going to take everybody to Disney World.
That's right, you see. He is
there
a good fella. All these body shop people, we good people.
Do you remember those commercials back in the day, like the Super Bowl, the World Series? They were like, hey, you just became the MVP. What are you, It'd be funny if one day somebody said, like, I'm not going to Disney World. I'm going to go to SeaWorld instead. All right. Oh, we got trivia going on in the booth here. Are we doing Princeton Speedway race betting right here? Take your picks. Who's going to win the races? Princeton Speedway dirt. Oh, we have to find out who's going to be the winner.
Yeah, we got to find out who's going to win this pace truck ride.
Gotcha. So, ladies and gentlemen, patrolling around the racetrack now is the 604 Pro Late Model. So, as people did not know, for the longest time, for 13 years, I was the voice of America's first premier Pro Late Model series in the country, the Chevrolet Performance Fast Track Racing Series. They raced here at Princeton many, many times back in the day. And these were the cars, the crate cars, occupying those 604 Chevrolet Performance crate engines built straight from the manufacturer. You can't go in the bolts, you can't break the seals, you can't mess with any of that stuff. And we're ready to see what these guys will do here for their 20-lap A-main.
Hey, right after this feature race, have those white tickets out. We're going to tell you who's going to win a ride with me around Princeton Speedway.
There you go.
Green flag is out. Henry Hornsby already out by himself at the Atkins. They're door to door coming off the two. One taking a look on the outside. He's going to dive down on the inside of Henry Hornsby. Oh, it's tight down here in three.
Good for second spot. Look at this.
Yeah. He got in there on the inside of Henry and lost some group, lost the lane there and had to pull up. And he just rubbed the backstretch wall.
Yeah, they sure did.
He missed it. Could have seen it. Everybody watching, though, should have seen it.
Everybody watching Sports Action TV got a nice glimpse of it.
Yep.
And now look at this. I'm understanding that Henry Ormsby has dominated this year.
Yes, he has won, is this 7 races or 8? Yeah, every race. He's won every single feature but the very first.
Henry Ormsby the third right now. The Boy Wonder H3 from Bradley, West Virginia. Currently leads the way. He's got Stephen Atkins Jr., Brandon Atkins, second and third. Coming up around the corner, that VP Race Fuel making power A-Main for the Modified Mafia Tour. Sports Action TV coverage continues of the feature races. James Suggs right now. Henry Ormsby in his own world. He's in stealth mode right now as they work through 3 and 4.
Yeah, he's got 3/10 a lap faster on Stephen Atkins Jr. Now Stephen Atkins Jr. and Braden Atkins they're battling it out here for second position. But Henry Hornsby the third, he's going to come around here 17.032 that lap. He's got some lap traffic he's going to have to deal with here. Bush Blankenship will work him on the inside going down the backstretch into turn 3. He has cleared him. Complete lap 7 of 20. 604 late models here at Princeton Speedway. Both of the Atkins cars are going to clear Butch coming off of turn 2. Headed down the backstretch. Those two guys are running almost identical times. Very little difference in their lap times. They just got a lot of ground to make up to catch up with Henry Hornsby in the 39 car. It's that AAA mini storage Bradley Car Wash Henry Radiators machine out of Bradley, West Virginia. Looks like he is poised to continue his streak of victories here at Princeton Speedway tonight. Literally has the entire backstretch advantage. Butch a little sideways coming off turn 2. Catches the 99 and backs him up a little bit, but he will clear him. Matthew Porter in the 19P. H3 is a smart driver though. He knows there's no mirrors in these cars, but he can feel when he gets out. He'll kind of take a peek back as he goes through the corner, and he'll know to relax a little bit. Don't abuse the car. Just keep up a decent pace. If he gets out there like this, he knows how to control the race from here. He's great at it. Coming around the lap, Butch again. Woo, it's tight coming off of 2. Almost some contact there between the 39 and the 14. Butch struggling here a little bit tonight in the 604 late models. 602 Sport Mods, you need to be lining up in the chute for your feature race. 602 Sport Mods, you need to be lined up in the chute for your feature race. Henry coming under the flag stand, completing lap 14 of 20. He's backed it down. He's backed down about 5/10 a lap here. Once again, like I said, he's a smart racer. He knows when he gets out there, he'll back down the speed of the car just to save the car, not take as many chances, be easy on his machine. Still the race back there in second place, Stephen Atkins Jr. and Brandon Atkins. Their times are just really close with each other. Oh, this really tight here getting around Butch there. Second time coming off 2 there, almost a little bit of contact, but he does clear him. Three wide going into 1, almost some contact there. White flag is out for Henry Hornsby. One lap to go to continue his streak here. Once again, he's won every feature race here this season, except for the very first one of the year. Pretty much every one he's won has been won by this same pace. Checker flag is out. Henry Hornsby III, AAA Mini Storage. Bradley Car Wash, Henry's Radiator Machine out of Bradley, West Virginia will win your 604 late model race tonight here at Princeton Speedway. Stephen Atkins Jr. will come home second, Brandon Atkins third, and Matthew Porter will be your fourth place finish. Sport Mods, you need to be in the chute for your feature race. 602 Sport Mods, you need to be in the chute for your feature race. All right, white tickets from the concession stand. Get those out for me. First four numbers look like there's 0973 7. 09737. If somebody's got that slip, you need to let me know right quick. White ticket from the concession stand. 09737. It's not you, Jamie. You just keep looking around. It ain't yours.
So James, how many wins is that for Henry Ormsby III? By the way, thank you for letting me step away and catch up with Mr. Melvin Bishop, one of the greatest promoters of dirt motorsports, in my opinion. Great guy.
Melvin's fantastic. You know, when we were talking earlier about how great the track is.
Yeah.
He wears his pride on his sleeve about this track.
Yeah, he said he'd been up since 5 o'clock this morning, getting up and ready since 6 a.m. So, yeah. So
there you go.
He said, Wesley, great catching up with you. Now I'm going to sit down and drink me a Pepsi and take in the feature races.
Did he give you one of them fireballs?
No, he gave me a I have a Diet Pepsi.
He keeps fireballs in his pocket. I was kind of shocked by that.
Fireballs? He has fireballs?
Them old school red fireballs.
Like one fireball to another. Here comes Henry Ormsby out of the car, everybody. Give him a round of applause. Henry Ormsby from Bradley, West Virginia, another win. And are they the atomic fireballs?
Yes.
Like back in the day?
Yes. Look like a big marble.
He didn't give me no fireball. Does that mean something? He didn't give me a fireball?
So. No.
He might have ran out, right?
He might have ran out. What is that, about 8 or 9 feature wins straight for Henry?
Wow. So understanding TJ Salango won the first race of the year. Ever since then, it has been Henry Ormsby winning all the others.
Yeah, he has flat dominated the series since then.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are heading towards the penultimate race of the night. If you don't know what the word penultimate means, it means next to last. And they will be open wheel excitement. They're coming up first, the 602 Crate Mods. They're getting ready for their 20-lap feature, and then it is the modified Mafia Tour VPA main coming up next.
All right, I'm going to go 5 more minutes on this ticket.
By the way,
winning ticket.
Brandon wanted me to have you call out the number for the door. I think there's a door signed by all the drivers too. Yeah.
Yes. 09737.
Now this is the ride in the pace truck, right?
This is the ride in the pace truck.
All right.
5 minutes, I'm going to call another one. Sport Mod's coming out on the track now. This is going to be a good one up front, I do believe. Adam Favors is going to be on the front row. I think he's coming out of the upper pits. Ronnie Covey, the Purple Rain car, the 50, is going to be on the outside row with him. Aaron Barley and Michael Seelig out of Georgetown, Massachusetts will be on row 2. Harley Martin out of Oak Hill. Bryce Ryan out of Milton, West Virginia. Row 3, Mason Colin out of Oak Hill. Dennis Kirk out of Concord, North Carolina. Row 4. Row 5, Richard Shute Jr. He is out of Bluefield, West Virginia. And Ricky Lilia from Amigo, West Virginia.
Amigo,
271. Matt Canterbury out of Fayetteville, West Virginia. And Sammy Mitchum from Rocky Gap Running out the field will be Noah Johnson. He is out of Beckley in the 12 car.
Now, where is the Mego, West Virginia at? Where is it located at?
I do not know. We still do not have the pole setter Adam Favors out here again. Well, we got some going through the scales. Hold on now. We got some cars hitting the scales. Bryce Ryan's out there, Sammy Mitchum.
Oh, wow.
We're scaling those cars first from what I understand before the feature. Yeah, these are the guys that were parked outside the racetrack up in turn 3 and 4. So they will get those cars scaled and get them out here. Last call 09737 for a ride in the pace car.
So ride in the pace car. That will be fun. 6:02 Crate Mods coming up. Hey, by the way, Sports Action TV, your coverage this weekend, not only in West Virginia, Virginia, for the Dirt Car Modified Mafia Tour Dirt Cups. Also, tomorrow night we'll be at With Raceway. Tonight we're at Princeton Speedway in West Virginia. And don't forget as well, on tonight and tomorrow night, Paradise Raceway in Sellers, South Carolina, Henry Marie's Playground of Excitement. It is the Big O Tribute, the biggest karting race of the summer in the country, in the nation, going on right now. Check it out as a subscriber. You can't beat it. You got your subscription to Sports Action TV. You can check out the Modified Mafia features and the karting. Mafia, karting. There's downtime in karting at the Big O Tribute. Watch the Modified Mafia Tour and vice versa. And if you are one of those people that are joining us from the Big O Tribute with some downtime, watching the Modified Mafia Tour preliminary races with the A-Main feature now, 602 Crate Mods, they're coming up next. We're coming to green, James. It's almost time, sir.
Yeah, this race brought to you by Bill Cole Auto Mall in Princeton Bluefield. They're taking care of this race tonight. Coming to green, Adam Favors. Purple Rain getting pushed around by the 42 and turned him. Not sure what all that was about, but I bet you the 50 car of Ronnie Covey ain't going to be real happy about that.
Yeah, a couple of cars pointing northbound in a southbound lane.
Yeah, Massachusetts had his back end up in there.
Yeah, I made that announcement before, and I will make it again. Everybody remember, no crossing over the racetrack. No haulers are leaving. No cars are leaving. No pedestrians. Nobody is crossing over the racetrack until all of the feature races are done for the night. I did see some people trying to load up and get ready to cross over, but you cannot cross over until everything is done feature-wise. All right, we're going to try this again, James.
Yep, we're going to line them back up here. Covey is back in his front row's position. Like I said, I'm not sure what went on there, but the 42 car was plumb up under the back of him and just spun him around going down there and won. We'll see what goes on here on this start.
Man, he sure was. Let's try this again.
Once again, this race brought to you by Bill Cole Auto Mall in Princeton Bluefield. They have different manufacturers of new cars. They have plenty of used cars. They have a body shop, great service centers. If you're looking for a new or used ride in that area, go down there and check them out. Mad Max right here working at the racetracks, a salesman there for those guys.
Coming to green. Let's try it again.
Much better start. 42 is off that 50 to 50 to 21. Hey, Favors is a little out of control there coming off 2. Covey's going to stay in second place with Aaron Barley behind him in third. They are spread out all over the place on this racetrack here tonight. The track in good condition. It can handle it. Favors is going to try up on the top. We're running 3 grooves down there. Aaron Barley around the bottom. He will take over second position. The 50 car was running the second groove. 50 kind of tight on the back of Aaron Barley there, right there on that corner in 3, but Aaron's going to clear him, I believe. Last time these two guys raced, Favors just run off from Aaron, but let's see what we're going to have tonight. Maverick's already run tonight. He's already won his first race tonight,
sir.
Aaron's little boy, so
we got trouble.
Yep, we got a car around turn 1.
There you see the field working through 3 and 4. There's the car around. It's the 27 machine. Or the 271, actually. That is Matt Canterbury, and the caution is out. Dirt car, modified Mafia Tour. Your VP Race Fuel Making Power A-Main feature is next.
All right, we're going to try this ticket again. We're moving to a different group. 513420. If you have that white ticket, 513420. If you have it, make your way over here, if you could, by the front stretch bleachers, and at least give me a wave up here in the tower so I know that you have that ticket. Five, 1, 3, 4, 2, 0.
Hey, by the way, don't forget Sports Action TV, Modified Mafia Tour A-Main coming up next. And race fans that are in attendance, I want to remind you to stick around after the races. We will have post-race interviews. We will interview the podium. Sports Action TV, CRN, Modified Mafia. VP Race Fuel Making Power A-Main coming up next as we are 2 in, 18 to go, 6:02 crate mods. James are coming back to green.
Yep, we got Favors and Barley going to run 1-2 here. We got them bottled up here, kind of out of shape coming to the restart. Not sure if we're going to let that one stand or not. Well, we got the 21 around again down there in turn 1 and 2. Drivers got bottled up bad down there in that first start. A little pushing and shoving going on there coming to the cone. Once again, 513420 for the winner for a ride in the pace car.
So we are working on trying to get the lineup correct. Thanks to all you race fans for being here. Looks like the hibachi is wrapping up for the night. So if anybody wants to make any last minute buys, you're going to go see them now. Looks like he's making the final things on the grill. I think he's about to put the flame out.
All right, Creed showing them 1 lap to go. We're going to restart this feature race. Had a lot of action going on in this race just to have 2 laps complete. 21's been around twice. We've had some pushing and shoving coming to the cone for restarts. We've had the front row car spun out down in turn 1. We've had a lot of stuff going on for 2 laps.
All right. The Maple Fork Missile. The bad seed, Aaron Barley, right there behind Adam Favors. And this will not fly. Yes, it will. I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
We're back to green.
Yeah, Purple Rain keeps jumping out of line there trying to get it. It just ain't working.
Are they going to call a caution? I don't think they will. I don't know. Oh, my goodness. Adam Favors, and now Barley's got Covey to deal with. Remember earlier tonight, James, Ronnie Covey got a move on Adam Favors at the last minute, was able to get that heat race win. But right now, by the way, there's something we think about, too. The smoke is still in the back of the car. We're still watching that smoke come from the rear end of the car that won the heat race in third right now with Covey.
Yeah, Covey's got something going on with the back of that car, some black smoke. It could be tire rub, but that's not a good thing to have either, because then you could have a flat. But
that's right. Something's
definitely going on out of the back of that car. Maybe it's running too rich. It's hard to tell. But he's there. I mean, he's running right with Aaron Barley for second. Of course, Favors pulling out on him. This is what he did last time he brought that 21 car here to Princeton Speedway. Now, Aaron's come up off the bottom. And he's moving up to about the third groove around the track. You don't see this a lot out of Aaron. Aaron usually runs the bottom of the track.
Yeah.
He might be searching around for something here.
Right now, everybody, just for the moment, stay in the single file as we continue to watch. Right now, the driver of Adam Favors lead the way. That's the way it stands on the racetrack right now. Adam Favors continuing in the 21.
Yeah, Aaron Barley's running second. Ronnie Covey third. Harley Martin fourth. New car there, the 22, running good tonight in fourth place. The race is between the 36 and the 42 right now. We got West Virginia versus Massachusetts out there on the backstretch. Mason Colin looks like he might get involved with this. You know, those two guys run side by side. They're a little slower.
Oh, yeah.
They can't make good speed. It's going to allow the guy behind them to move up. But Bryce Ryan has cleared that 42 car. Now Mason Colin on the inside of the 42 coming off of two. Mason Colin showing a little bit of speed here tonight.
And while all of that goes on, we are heading towards the halfway mark of tonight's action here on Sports Action TV with the Dirt Car Modified Mafia feature coming up next. But right now it is the 602 Crate Mods. It is Adam Favors, Aaron Barley, Ronnie Covey, smoking all on the rear end of the Purple Rain 50. He is still in front, looking good. He's your top three. Martin and Ryan, Martin and Ryan, fourth and fifth as we get ready to put the second half of the race going on here now, James.
Yeah, Favors is having to deal with some lap traffic here. He's cleared two of them, getting ready to clear the last one.
Beautiful night for racing here at West Virginia.
Oh, it is. It's beautiful out here. Aaron Barley had moved to the top of the track. Now he's just run a couple of laps back on the bottom. Aaron actually faster last lap by. Of course, that could be part of going around these lap cars. And Aaron really gets held up by Noah Johnson right there. Really bad. Going down into turn one. He needs to clear that car and get away from him. Because that gave Covey an advantage right there going into one.
It sure did. As we work our way back around the racetrack again, time is running out. Laps are winding down, if you will, James. And all the while, it is Adam Favors continuing to hit his marks to 7. Now make it 6 laps to go. Adam Favors, the Maple Fork Missile. Aaron Barley in the 1, or as you call the bad seed, right now in second. Ronnie Covey, even though with that car smoking, James, he's still got a really good run going for him as he's battling now for second with Aaron Barley off of turn number 2.
Yeah, I'm kind of impressed with old Purple Rain tonight. That car is running good.
Barley on the high side. Now as they move by lap traffic, trying to put some cars a lap down, using lap cars as a pick to separate Barley and Covey for second. That is Sammy Mitchum. And we got 5, make it 4 laps to go. It is all Adam Favors trying to pick up a big victory all the way from Mount Eula, North Carolina is where he's from.
Yeah, this is the old form on that car. The first time it came out here, this is exactly what this car did. It just blew the whole field away here at Princeton. But now that second trip, he came in somebody else's car, and it wasn't the same result whatsoever.
So definitely getting some more seat time, getting acquainted with this racetrack, and it shows. Laps are winding down here.
Track's starting to get a little sheen on it. A little shiny.
Starting to get some character, and we're understanding there's problems in turn number 2. We got a caution.
271 down there is around. That's Matt Canterbury out of Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Is. So, yellow flag is out here. This race is not over.
No, we got a restart. The last couple laps here, and we have a restart. What's going to happen here? And we've got the 50 car, Kobe again in third. Is he going to try to drop down like he's been doing on those other restarts? He's trying to drop down and get a run on Aaron Barley, and it's not working, but it's causing a bottleneck.
Right. Modified Mafia Tour VP making power a feature next. Get them ready.
All right, we're going to try this white ticket again. We still haven't hit anybody. 5-1, 3-4, 2-8. 5-1, 3-4, 2-8. White ticket, the concession stand.
This is the ride in the pace truck with you.
Yes.
Get ready for the ride of your life, everybody.
5-1, 3-4, 2-8.
Might have to randomly invite somebody in the pace truck.
I might have to.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming back to the restart zone. Here they come. This will be 2 to go. Adam Favors, what a great launch over Aaron Barley. Here comes Kobe and Martin. And side, I got a couple more off the pace. We got one around. Ryan Salig has gone around in turn number 1 and 2. Michael Selig, I think I said Ryan, my apologies. Michael Selig has gone around. Michael Selig at the 42X. Yellow flag out again. I'll tell you what, James, he just lost it. Sorry about that. I had your mic on mute when you were talking to the lady.
Do I smell bad? Ain't nobody wanting to ride with me. Where's my
I'm about to say, what in the world?
I don't get it. Somebody got to want to ride.
Our transmitting over public address and on the broadcast. I mean,
I'm going to go over and
We'll figure out how we tally all that out, right? We got to figure out who they are. Coming back to green.
Flags out. Covey looking on the inside of Barley. Harley's on the outside of Covey, but he's going to have to back out of it going in to turn down the backstretch. Covey still trying to get a nose in under Barley.
Coming to the white flag. This is it. Turn 4.
All Favors driving away.
1 lap to go. I want to go. I see the white flag waving. It is 1 to go, though. It's Adam Favors in the lead. They're coming to the checker. Here he comes.
Adam Favors is going to win this feature night. Aaron Barley for second, and Covey right on the back bumper of him for third. Harley Martin, new car, new motor out tonight, finishing fourth. Bryce Ryan is going to finish fifth in the 36 car. Good race tonight. Once again, this race brought to you by Bill Cole Auto Mall out of Princeton and Brookfield. If you're looking for a new car or a used car, you're looking for a Honda, go see Max. Mad Max is there at the Honda dealership.
All right. Pace truck, and we got to find some winners.
I'm telling you, I don't understand this.
They got to come down below and say, hey, James, I'm the winner.
All right, here we go again. I'm Xing another one off.
That's your second one. Maybe this one will be the third time's a charm, right?
I hope. I'm starting to have hurt feelings.
Third time's a charm here.
0, 9, 7, 3, 4, 1. 0, 9, 7, 3, 4, 1. White ticket from the concession stand.
There you go.
Favors pulls up in Princeton's victory lane here. That's his second feature win here, I think, in 3 trips. Pretty good odds. As he's climbing out of the car there, everybody give him a hand. Adam Favors in the 21A.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about ready to introduce the starting lineup and get everybody into position for the VP Race Fuel Making Power A main feature. It is coming up next. Go ahead.
All right, I got a winner going to ride in the pace truck with me tonight. What's your name? Angie and Bud. Shane, you excited? You ever been on the racetrack? You?
Obviously, that is our big salute to say thank you to you and yours for being here on behalf of Melvin, Shirley, Bishop, the amazing family, Mr. Bobby Barley, all the great staff here at the Princeton Speedway. It's an homage to be back here, an honor, privilege to come back to this place. Haven't announced a race here since 2019. So excited that the Modified Mafia Tour finally put on the calendar. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's VP Race Fuel Making Power A main, and you put it on your calendar to check us out for more races to come, and hopefully, God willing, we will come back here and return either before the end of this year or next year for 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, without a further ado, it is time to introduce the starting lineup from the back to the front for the Modified Mafia Tour, presented by VP Racing Fuels. This, of course, VP Racing Fuel A main. It will be a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm understanding we're going to do a very quick driver introduction, and we will get ready to introduce the starting lineup. As these drivers get ready to get into position, 30 laps, $2,000 to win, round number 11 and 12 this weekend of the third annual season of the Dirt Car Racing Modified Mafia Tour, presented by VP Racing Fuels, and this is your VP Making Power A main feature. Starting shotgun on the field in the car number 33 from Woodlawn, Tennessee. This is going to be Carl Powers. To his inside, starting 21st from Verona, West Virginia, it will be Dalton Goff. Row number 10 to the outside of the 20th position from Walnut Cove, North Carolina, the 05 of Tracy Covey. And to his inside from Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, the number 11 of the two-time with Raceway Modified champion, Troy Loomis. He'll start 19th. Moving into row number 9, Owen Lacey, the current Dynamic Driveline Rookie of the Year driver from Mechanicsville, Maryland, the car number 28 to his inside. From Hayes, Virginia, the 814 of Samuel Lamborghini, he'll fire 17th. Row number 8 will find Cambridge Gann out of Mayhew, North Carolina, the 45, and Stephen Padula from Kannapolis in the 31. Row number 7, Jesse Root from Sophia, West Virginia, the 11R, and Daniel Allen from Mount Holly, North Carolina, the 16. Then we're going to go to Todd Nyheiser from Panama City, Florida, the 72, and the Toolman Rantoul from Henrico, North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll give you the top 10 in a moment, but right now, Princeton, West Virginia, for the first time ever, we want you to get up on your feet, get out of your seat. Children of all ages, and here comes the pyro. We present to you the dons of the Dirt Car Racing Open Wheel Fury Dirt Slingin' Bringin' Modified Mafia Tour, presented by VP Racing Fuel. This is your VP Race Fuel Making Power A main, Princeton, West Virginia. The Open Wheel Stars are 4 wide. The most beautiful sight in all of racing, and our send-off to you, race fans, to say thank you. And we hope you enjoy the first ever experience of the Open Wheel Modifieds. These cars will put between 700 to 800 horsepower per engine. Let's introduce the top 10. A driver that you've known in the NASCAR world as well, from Statesville, North Carolina. That is the AM Racing entry of Austin Wayne South, with the car number 23Z, starting 9th. Inaugural Series champion of the North and the South, and of course the Matoka Flash from the Commonwealth of Virginia, the 99W. Most recent winner at Winchester, that is Chris Arnold. Moving on to number 4, starting in the 8th position. It is going to be the driver Michael Altabelli, your Heat 2 winner from Sexton, Pennsylvania, in the car number 35, the current points leader. To his inside, the Heat 1 winner in the car number 33 from Crab Orchard, West Virginia, Smokin' Joe Meadows. And ladies and gentlemen, your final 3 rows, based off of the Atwell Exterior Services, climb to the pole. Starting 6th in car number T9 from Logat, North Carolina, it is Zach Attack, Zach Tate, the Hillbilly. Iceman Ray Cable from Westminster, Maryland, to the number 90. His side, it's Jim Lincoln, the Don of the Modifieds from Rincon, Georgia, in the 60. It's turned 4th. Inside is there, Typhoon Time Order in the 5T. Then it is Cole Falloway and David Strimmy on your front row. Mahindra Tractor starting. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. Wild and wonderful West Virginia, you have a race. 30 laps, $2,000 to win, and Fallaway and Strimmy are leaning on one another. Tight order, trying to come off of a back-to-back win. Can he do it? He won last week at Winchester to close the season of 4 races there this year. He sits in the number 3 position right now. We got trouble. Turn number 4. We got a stack up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Open up a Dolly's Diner. They are scattered, smothered, and covered. Meadow Omelet, Mayhem of Destruction over there in 3 and 4. There's a replay already. Look at this. And it has got Todd Nyheiser, Joe Meadows. Oh man, it's just like a domino chain effect, if you will. James, and there it is. Looking at him one more time, Ryan Toole, Troy Loomis, just a host of other cars involved there as we go under a caution, possibly a red flag, as we got to get these cars cleared up here at the bottom of 3 and 4.
Oh, that's a tough break for Joe Meadows. See on that one replay, I don't know if he just got sideways or what went on there.
Yeah, let's if the production truck can hear me, Egan Odom, let's go back for a replay one more time, and let's watch this, another instant replay of how this happened right here. Look right here. So here's Joe Meadows. I'm trying to figure out what car that is over there in the middle of that sandwich between the 2 modified cars. Yeah. Is that Austin Wayne Self? That's Austin Wayne Self right there. Yeah, they want to see it again. They want to see a replay again. Race Control does, Egan. So Austin Wayne Self into Joe Meadows. That's Chris Arnold, by the way, stacked in the middle. And then you've got Todd Nyheiser. He's caught up in it. And then there's the tool man, Ryan Toole. Yeah. It really looks like Austin Self got into Joe Meadows and the 23 from Statesville. And that's kind of what we're looking at. Caution coming out. Egan, is there any way in the production truck that we can go back for a replay but be further before it happened? Is there any way that we got that, like before they went into the corner? I think we're trying to see if we can set something up for you guys in Race Control. Cole Fallaway, by the way, currently the leader. David Strimmy, tied order. Ray Cable, Jim Manka, your top 5. That's the way it stands right now. And drivers involved in that accident include possibly the one guilty of starting at Austin Wayne Self. Then it was Joe Meadows, Chris Arnold, followed by Todd Nyheiser and Ryan Toole, the tool man. And Ryan Toole is actually climbing out of his race car. Okay, here we go. This sets up what happened in turn number 3 and 4. Watch this again now. So we just need to stay with it, because that was the previous lap. We have multiple camera angles around the racetrack that can show you what happened, and there's Fallaway gone. Here it is right now. Watch this. Here it is, right there.
Yeah, he's up on the back of it.
I don't think.
Yep. Yeah, he looked like he's up under the back of it.
It looks like Austin Wayne Self might have just clipped a little bit of the right rear. I don't want to say it was intentionally turning him, but he did have the right rear. So Race Control will determine what they do. So Race Control will determine how they'll straighten it out, and then we'll get ready to go back for a restart. Here's a look at it one more time. And Egan, if we can we freeze frame it right about now? We're going to freeze frame it for you. Watch the frame on the bottom. For those watching the broadcast, right now we're going to freeze frame it and keep on now slow motion, slow motion, slow motion, slow motion. Watch right now. Here comes Austin Wayne Self and Joe Meadows in the picture right now. Here they come. Right here. Here it is, inside. Joe Meadows' car was already sideways, but it looked like he was just, sideways around the corner on the dirt. So it looked like Austin Wayne's self right there. Oh, boy. James, that's why I'm glad we get paid to talk for a living and we don't make calls from race control. That's not our decision. One angle wants to say it was yes, another angle wants to say he didn't do it. So,
well, really, what I do for a living, I need to be down there passing out some cars because I work in a body shop.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. See, at Lewis Nissan, we got a body shop too. I could be down there taking care of this stuff.
I got you.
What do you think, Melvin? Yeah, it looked like the nose of that car just barely, probably nothing intentional, but he got up under the back of Joe's rear end there as Joe was sliding through the corner and it just turned him around.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Obviously, race control, our boss Don Mercer with the Modified Mafia Tour and Brandon Reif, they'll determine what the decision will be.
And this car is under this one.
Yeah, that's Ryan Toole. He's up under the rear end of Todd Neuheiser's car from Panama City, Florida. And we are going to go under the red flag to save fuel. We will go under the red flag here for just a moment because we've got a couple of cars that are stacked up on one another, and once we could get these cars, and they're also okay.
Yeah, we must have something leaking down there too. They're putting some dry on the track.
They're bringing out the heavy machinery. They're bringing out Melvin's toys. Melvin, it is always good to see you, sir, and obviously the racetrack and what you've done here. And, first off, glad to see that you're back in great health. But secondly, what a opportunity to bring this place back up and going and doing really, really well this year with it.
Oh, we have really enjoyed it and looking forward to many, many more.
I'll tell you what, we were just, me and you were talking off mic earlier this afternoon or this evening, and you were literally saying, I get up, start my day 6 a.m. Last week this place was underwater.
It seems that we never stop. We never stop.
Never get a break.
No,
always wide open, right?
That's right.
What do you think of these modifieds, Melvin? I know it's a first for the Princeton Speedway area tonight.
Wow, it is good, really good. There's some, not just one or two, there's a field full of top-notch cars with top-notch drivers.
Yeah, I mean, there's cars all the way from West Virginia to the Carolinas, Florida, and more. Melvin, I just want to say, buddy, it's great to be back here again. I've not been back at this racetrack since 2019 when I called a fast track race, so it's been a while. A lot of things have changed, but a lot of things have stayed the same, and one of the things is the amazing people here at Princeton, West Virginia.
Wesley, we want you to know you're always welcome here. Just drop by and see us anytime.
Yes.
I might add, too, that you're the best I've ever seen at what you do. Well, it's amazing.
Well, I appreciate that, buddy. I certainly do. And James, obviously, that is Mr. Melvin Bishop as we're under the red flag and obviously catching up with things to come here. Princeton Speedway, WV.com, ModifiedMafiaTour.com on social media. But right now, they're bringing out the heavy equipment because we got to clean these cars up here.
Looks like they about got it.
Yeah. And the old cliche, looks can be deceiving. We might think from here that car is destroyed, it's damaged, it's broken, it's not going to continue. It just needed to be lifted up in the air. One car needed to get up the top of the other one, and we're able to roll away and continue along here. All right, let's go back to a replay, if we can, of why we're under the red flag. If you're joining us here on Sports Action TV, we completed 2 laps, and we have a caution here in our VP Race Fuel Making Power A main feature. As you see the heavy machinery and all the equipment that's on the track right now. Here is a look of the opening start of the race. Okay, boy, we're going into many different frames here. All right, so now we're on the back straightaway, James, and obviously, as we said, one angle looks like he hit the right rear. Austin Wayne self into the back of Smoking Joe Meadows. Joe Meadows was already sideways, dirt tracking it through the corner. That could have been an easy opportunity from that contact to let the 33 go around easily from the Austin Wayne self contact. And here it is right here as you're watching it. I mean, he's already sideways, and you can see the 23 was already at the right rear.
Yeah, he's up inside the aluminum right there on the back.
Yeah. There's the wheel. Yeah. Yeah, and the rule is that if anybody's involved with the caution or hits the caution car, you go to the back. So actually it would be Austin Wayne himself, and it would be everybody else that's over here involved in this. So, right. The only guy that would get his spots back would be Troy Loomis because he was able to continue along. But all these other guys, even though they were, a part of the caution and they stopped, they have to go to the rear as well. But the caution will be called on Austin Wayne Self in the 23. So here's a look at it again. And actually from that slow-mo, you can really tell that the 23Z is up under the rear fender. I mean, you can tell him right there. The wheel is sideways, cocked loose right here. You can see it plain as day. If I was the late John Madden, I could be, well, there he goes right there, and then there's boom. And then he's right here, and he's going to boom. So, yeah, and you can see there's the contact from it, so. Yeah.
Well, if you noticed, as Joe was going through the corner, the angle or pitch of his car was the same as the rest of the cars around him, but the car that got into him was straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the other thing you got to think about, we talked about you're starting to see a sheen on the track. The track's getting a little slicker.
It is.
It's had a lot of racing on it.
It's rubbering up a little bit.
You got 800 horsepower on an 8-inch tire.
Yep.
It takes very little to make a car go around. Very little. Watch this again here. Look at the angles of these cars as they go by. And Joe's car is at the same angle as these other ones.
And Egan's on camera over there, and he says, man, I wish I could zoom in, but it was so hard to tell. It happened so quickly. Well, there's an angle right here where you can literally see right about here.
Yeah, here it comes.
This is it right here, these two cars.
Yeah, look at the angle of Joe's car. Look at all these cars out here, same angle, but this car is almost straight that's in the back of it.
And the field is back rolling again here, but we're going to stay with you and show you this one more time. Look at this right here. Stop right there. You can see the left front wheel sideways at 45 degrees under the right rear of the spoiler of Joe Meadows' car. So, I mean, you can say, hey, man, it might not have been intentional, James, but you're a part of the caution.
Yeah, it happened. It happens. Yeah, by the time he tried to get clear of him, it was too late. The thing is, are they all rolling? Hopefully we didn't lose any.
I don't think we lost any cars. I really don't. I think they're all going. We've got Joe Meadows went in the pits. So Joe Meadows, we're understanding now that even though Austin Wayne Self got into the right rear, Joe Meadows is telling everybody that his car broke. Joe Meadows' car broke, and that's what caused it.
So he got slowed up.
Is that what we're being told, Don? Joe Meadows just come to one of our officials, James, and said, my car broke before Austin Wayne Self got into me.
So he slowed up.
Yeah.
That would have caused the other car behind him to get into
One of the most popular newest movies is Happy Gilmore 2. In golf, we call that a mulligan.
Yep.
That's exactly what Austin Wayne Self just got. He got a mulligan. He's going to be able to, shake that era off and get his spot back.
Yeah, class move, though, by Joe Meadows.
Yeah.
Jamie broke, but class move to say, hey, that was my fault.
It reminds me when I go up north, and I've done it at the Slinger Nationals, and a lot of the drivers up in the Midwest, they have a tap rule. And that means if you're involved in an accident and you say, okay, it's me, and you tap your roof, then you go to the rear. You don't force race control to look over a replay and check this and that and everything else. So a tap rule is kind of like what Joe Meadows just did. So class act indeed. Delaware double file restart because the field has the leader by himself. That's called foul away from Owensboro, Kentucky. Then you've got Strimmy and Norder. Side by side, we're coming back to the Mahindra Tractors restart zone. 2 in of 30, 28 to go, and we're back underway. VP Race Fuel making power a main feature. Back into the corner again as they thunder to the back straightaway. Your leader is Fallaway, and he got a big lead. 3 car lengths, maybe more now, over NASCAR. Now Dirt Star, the boss of Team Lethal, David Strimmy from Owensboro. Now lives in Mifflintown, Pennsylvania, just outside of Port Royal. That's where we'll be in 2 weeks. Tying order right there in single file as well. And I'll tell you what, the most important thing is to try to get some laps under your belt, and we can't do it. We got trouble. No, we don't. They got corrected. They got righted. We're 3 wide.
Yeah, we're trying to have trouble again.
My goodness, Cambridge Gann was the hot knife through butter, and it was melting, and so was the... Oh, there he goes as he shoots up the track. 45 being slung like a rag doll, if you will, around the Speedway. Well, all that goes on, Fallaway in the lead. There is Strimmy. They're 1 and 2. They're coming off of 3 and 4. Well, I'll tell you what, James, Cole Fallaway, and even David Strimmy for that matter, they got a great launch on the restart, boss, and they have pulled away. It is almost 2 seconds behind Great Cable, who is in 3rd place.
Yeah, these 2 guys are out on a trip on their own. They're driving away, but Strimmy gained about 3/10 on him that last lap. Strimmy might be coming to play here in just a minute. He was working the bottom of that track.
Yes,
I'm telling
sir.
you, if you can get that car to hook up around the bottom of the track here at Princeton Speedway, that's the place to be. Look, he's already up. He's already literally aside of him. Strimmy's coming. He's coming in a hurry. Now we're hitting lap traffic. That's going to cause a whole new problem.
This is your main event. As, oh my goodness, boy, number 45, Cambridge Gann, is totally holding up David Strimmy. And all this going on now as they work their way back around the racetrack. We're down the back straightaway. That's lap traffic. Already lap traffic as a pick in front of your leaders, Fallaway and Strimmy. And now they're going after the dynamic driveline current rookie of the year point leader of Owen Lacey. That's the green and black car.
Oh, the 10 causing all kinds of lap problem back here.
That's Dalton Goff.
Costing the lead. Lap car costing the lead.
And new leader, David Strimmy. David Strimmy to the lead. Can Cole Fallaway get it back? By the way, don't forget on Sports Action TV, we will talk to the top 3 for post-race when it's said and done. Look at this now, 2 for 1 as a pick on lap cars down to the inside. The 45, Cambridge Gann on the bottom, the 84, Ryan Toole. And now Strimmy with a high move up top, clean air, as now Fallaway has found that groove as well, as now Strimmy moves back to the inside off turn number 4, and we're closing in on halfway. The longest green flag run of the race going on right now, James Swag. Well, boy, look at this, and here we go again. That blue 45 is like a bullseye, if you will, James, around this racetrack. Strimmy, Fallaway, Cable, they're 1, 2, and 3. We got problems. Dalton Goff's car way off the pace on the back straightaway. He's back rolling again to the 10. The number 10 from Lorona, West Virginia. He was almost against the wall. He's back rolling again. He has struggled all night here at Princeton. And right now we're halfway home.
Hey, these lap cars are causing a fit.
Oh, they are.
Front legs.
They are.
Look at this. Strimmy's almost pinched off plumb down the inside.
And Dalton Goff has pulled behind the wall with 3 wide. We're 3 wide with Loomis.
Look here, look at the lead going away again down here, going in 3.
Here he comes. Lap cars all in the way. Look at this, Strimmy and Fallaway. Cole, Fallaway up on the high side, door to door as they come off 4.
Well, they're really getting ready to drive into a mess now.
It's about to be a Category 5 storm here in Princeton. Hurricane Princeton has come to the modified Mafia, and you've got to figure out how to negotiate through this tricky track. More cars dropping off the pace. Caution is out. Troy Loomis off the pace. He goes behind the wall. Cambridge Gann in 45 off the pace. He is now really, really slow and the caution's out.
Fallaway had just took the lead back from Strimmy, and this is going to pay off for him on this restart right here, being out front by himself.
Here comes another modified heading towards the hot pit. That, I believe, is Austin Wayne Self, the 23. He is on pit road. He's got some damage.
Yeah.
Holy wow.
Yeah, his front nose is standing straight up in the air.
We were talking about the fact that lap traffic is all over the leaders. With 12 to go, I think Fallaway, Strimmy, and Cable are going to be happy that they're going to have clean air, hopefully, to settle this thing out here for the finish.
Yeah, we're getting ready. We're getting lined down. I think we're going to have probably about 10 laps.
12 to go, Ross.
12 to go.
Yep. 18 of 30 completed.
I don't know. I still think they might catch the back of the field.
They're flying around here, aren't they?
Oh, they are. They're just making hay out here.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget Sports Action TV will come with post-race coverage. We'll have the top 3 interviews for tonight's event with the West Virginia Dirt Cup. By the way, if you'd like to know the schedule for the Modified Mafia Tour, go to social media on Facebook and Instagram. Modified Mafia Tour, Princeton, Speedway, WV.com, and stay tuned for details on the next race. And
hey, we got a moment. We want to thank Lewis Nissan and Beckley, West Virginia, for help bringing this race to Princeton. Great dealership since 1930.
now you said that's where you work, the body shop,
That's
right?
where I work, in the body shop. I've probably worked there for quite some time. But one of the only full-service dealerships in our area with a collision center and everything. New and used cars, new Nissan. That Armada that we were driving around the track, a guy come running out before I even got it on the track. Is this thing for sale? Yes, sir, it's for sale. So we want to appreciate Lewis Nissan for helping out with this race tonight. We got a side of a car we got to give away.
Yes, we do.
Still
Yes,
gotta do that.
Michael Altabelli's card's been signed, by the way.
Yes.
Brandon was telling me it's been signed by all of the drivers of the Modified Mafia Tour as well.
All right, here we go. White ticket, 513448. 513448. If you have that ticket, you have won the side of a race car. I hope you got a pickup.
We have won a door panel of Michael Altabelli's race car, the man out of Saxton, Pennsylvania.
Autographed by all the drivers.
All the drivers, that's right.
513448. If you have that white ticket from the concession stand, you have won a door panel off one of these race cars.
Michael Altabelli is currently in the 5th position. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we get them set up here for the Dixie Double Funk restart. Your leader, Cole Fallaway, is by himself on the outside and inside of row 2. It is David Strimmy and Ray Cable. Those cars are looking really good. Tied order, last week's winner at Winchester. Followed by Michael Altabelli with Raceway tomorrow night. You're exactly right. As we are back underway, green flag is out. Almost a battle, 3 cars for the lead as Fallaway works to the inside to work off 3 and 4. Here comes Strimmy. Strimmy poking down to the bottom. He's got a nose on him. While that goes on, Ray Cable and Steven Padula go after tying order. James for that spot for the top 5 is working off 2.
Yeah, we're seeing this getting stretched out already. I really think these leaders are going to run in the back of this field. Before this is over, we're coming down 10 to go.
Props to our buddy Egan Odom and the crew of production. Awesome camera angles. And right now, Cole away. Going to get it looks like all the ones corner. Restarts, if you will. James, then David. Look at David Strimmy about 2 or 3 laps later. This car gets better as 1 minute to go now. 9, 8 laps to go at the line here off 4.
If these 2 leaders get this fight for this lead, I'd be keeping out of nowhere. He's running 3rd, and he's hanging right in here. Lap times are pretty good. If these 2 leaders get
the 22 charters of the fraternal order and go fast. are getting up and galloping around Melvin Big. Here on WV. Foul away. It's Trimmy and Norner. 1, 2, 3. Now with 7 out, 6 remaining. Who will be the first ever winner of the Super Modifieds of Dirt at Princeton Speedway? And it is the Kentucky man leading the way here.
Oh, jumped the cushion a little bit there.
And here comes Trimmy.
And there comes the lap traffic.
Boy, you called it.
They're going to catch him.
It'll be 5 to go as we get the car off the path. The 4-5 in trouble. Cambridge Gann from Mayodan, North Carolina. Open hand from your flagman. 4 fingers and a thumb. 5 to go in the race here tonight. We will not go under caution. The 45 is way off the pace. But we still race on. Rural Kentucky. Want to talk about West Virginia momentum? When he won the modified make 1, then he won at Lake Memorial. That of course at Bedford. And he started with a win. Jordan at the Southern Heritage Classic. You've seen his success racing all over. He was a $100,000 winner in Wisconsin at Mississippi Thunder. And now he's trying to be the first at Princeton. Call foul away to the line. 1 flag in the air. 1 to go. Foul away. Stripping. Can't on the bottom, it's Ryan. Here. March again at the Southern Heritage class. And his 4th overall in the modified Mafia Tour. In West Virginia makes him Kentucky driver. Fell away. Holding off David Strimmy. He raced will make it our A main sure in Princeton Speedway in West Virginia. Jimmy Dale Chapman. James Suggs is looking for you in the tower. Jimmy Chapman. Where you at, Jimmy? My buddy Jimmy Chapman. Where are you, buddy? Come to the tower.
Check, check.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here he comes, climbing out of the car. Cole Falloway from Owensboro, Kentucky. He will now make he will pick up his second win of the season, 4th overall. And as I said, it started right here in West Virginia last summer at the Modified Mega 100. Cole, congratulations, bud. Man, I'll tell you what, I think this was the race of survival for the leaders and lap traffic. And what a phenomenal job you and Strimmy did to hold the lap cars off and just trying to get around Strimmy on the restart and made the right move. Gets the win. Congrats, bud.
Yeah, that was fun. I don't know that we ever touched each other that whole time. I had fun there. I told Brandon I don't usually go up there and do that, but I knew I had to, especially with a harder tire on. I couldn't run through the black like they were. It was fun for sure. He got me in lap traffic that one time, and then I got him back in lap traffic. So, yeah.
I'll tell you what, obviously you're coming off of a lot of momentum, $100,000 winner, and with the running those big races. Other wins you've had, Southern Heritage Classic at Needmore, the Modified Mega 100, I think of the Troutman family race last year. What makes you keep running with the Modified Mafia Tour?
It's always nice. It's harder for me because a lot of them are further away, but if we don't have nothing around home, I always come out here and to support Brandon. It's nice to get to race for good money no matter what.
Well, buddy, enjoy it. Congratulations. Good luck at WIF tomorrow night.
Thank you.
There you go. Pictures and whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Cole Falloway picking up the victory. So let's grab David Strimmy. Always good seeing David. David, how you doing, man? Always good seeing you as well. And your take of this racetrack and surviving with a second place. Lap cars everywhere. You and the leaders racing hard. It was a fun track, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Princeton's always really good. Thanks for you guys staying out. I know it's late. But the track was, you could move around. We were just too tight to run the top. So I would run the bottom and middle. But Cole did a great job. We kind of had a pretty good race going there. And it was fun. We'll go on to tomorrow night.
Did the car just seem like it needed to get going before the car got faster? It seemed like his car was quicker on the restarts?
Well, I think when you're just the leader and you start up there and then you're double file, it's just harder to go. And then he could dictate where he wanted to start. So it would actually, he had a little different tire than we did, and I could roll on him. But like I said, I just need to work on my car a little bit. Pretty happy with that, and we'll go tomorrow.
See you at WIF. Thanks, David. There you go, lethal car, number 35, Mifflinton Town, Pennsylvania driver David Strimmy. And Ty Norder, my buddy Typhoon Ty. So the Longhorn in victory lane last week. You'll settle for, of course, a podium third here. Elite chassis, my apologies, elite chassis. The elite chassis in victory lane last week. But obviously you come here tonight, you get a podium. Good point stay, right? Different than Winchester, this track is, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a little tricky there, and decided on tire choice there, and we went soft, just like we did last week. And man, we were right there. One little goof up from them, and this car, we're getting it dialed in. We're getting closer and closer, and I just can't thank Jerry Foster, Jerry Jr., all of our sponsors on board here, and like I said, one little goof up, we were right there.
Yeah, it is an elite chassis, by the way. And I was going to say what a year you've had. I was looking at your social media because we're finally friends again on Facebook. But I was looking at a win at Potomac, then Winchester, carrying a lot of momentum as we move into the end of the summer to the Stretch 4 Championship.
Yeah, like I said, I just can't thank my car owner, Jerry Jr., Jerry Foster, for allowing me to do this. And like I said, we were there, man. One little goof up, we were there. But
so how excited are you to go to the fast half-mile, wide-the-hell open track that is with Race Me tomorrow night? Or tonight for that matter.
I guess strap him over the shoulder and let her rip.
Thank you, Ty. Hey, guys, head to tech, by the way, top 3, head to tech. Elite chassis, number 5 entry. I'm sorry. I was working on my notes, and it obviously. But, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, Ty Norder for 3rd, David Strimmy for 2nd, and the winner is Cole Falloway. Brandon, your final take of tonight. I know this place means a lot to you. We're going to throw it up to James Suggs to close it out, but I know you were saying of all the events on the schedule, Princeton Speedway means so much. Your final take of tonight.
I don't really know what to say. It's awesome to be able to come back to my home and do this, and it was a hell of a race, and all these people, the Bishops and the whole family, Price, everybody works so hard at this racetrack, and they deserve it. So I'm glad we packed this place out, and it was a good race, and man, I can't put into words how much it means to be here and running this.
Well, I can tell you, Melvin had a smile on his face. He was like a kid in a candy store. He loves these mods. I think we're going to be back.
Yeah, I hope so. We'll talk after this, and I mean, he's been all smiles. I've been all smiles too. So just thank everybody that come out tonight, all the fans. I love you guys. It's awesome to be home and do this, and hopefully we can be back next year. And hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll head to With next I guess tomorrow. Yeah.
And shameless plug. Check out the Modified Mafia Tour racing here at Princeton Speedway Friday night when you're not doing the series and the crate mods.
Yeah, so hopefully we get to race next week. We got our sport mod hopefully dialed in. Ryan Ayers helped us with that, so hopefully we got that thing dialed in and we can try it out next week.
There you go. Brandon Reif, ladies and gentlemen. Don Mercer, obviously Sean Johnson, all of the amazing crew. They're heading to tech. We're getting ready to pack it up. And what a fun time here tonight for the Modified Mafia Tour presented by VP Racing Fuels. We will Peep and Dragon Photography, Tara Chavez. It's always great seeing her. And I know she'll have some great pictures and video. Head to tech. Are y'all going to tech?
You said no tech.
No tech tonight? Oh, you got lucky. Oh. James Suggs, we'll toss it up to you, buddy, to close things out. It's been fun. It's been a fun Friday night. It's fun working with you. Hopefully we'll do it again, and thank everybody coming out to Princeton, West Virginia. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We're heading to With Raceway tomorrow night. ModifiedMafiaTour.com, Princeton Speedway, W.com, and I'll let you close us out, man. Pleasure.
Hey, we appreciate each and every one of you who come out tonight. We had a great crowd tonight. We will be here next Friday, racing again here at Princeton Speedway. We appreciate the Modified Mafia Tour and all the drivers for coming tonight. Please be safe going home. If you're going to the fair, be safe going to that fair. But we'll be here next Friday.